Glad to have you with us from Dallas, Texas at Gerald J. Ford Stadium as a couple of teams square off in the Surf Pro First Responders Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Arkansas State's offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Makes the catch. It's Cobb. Oh, what a move to get room. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Red Wolves! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the USF Bulls offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. He'll do it himself. Hard running there. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Quarterback on the keeper. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll run it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Dropping back, it's Mooney. Here's the pressure. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Bulls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, USF. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hatchett. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see if this Red Bulls offense can get moving. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the handoff. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. From midfield, looking for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. Gets it out fast. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. He wants to throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments. And those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. That's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through. As they pin them back, they'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. Got him downfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Backed up now, here's second and long. The give out of the gun. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Red Wolves are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pulls and fired complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Red Wolves are marching down the field, looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On the run, fires downfield.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. To the air, it's Mooney. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Turning it on. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Four wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll pull it on the read. Got some room into the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass, it's Flowers. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Man, as a defense, you're salivating in this territory. You want to get that safety. You want to put your hands over your head, clasp them together. I got him in the end zone. Nice job by the defense being ready, rushing the quarterback, almost getting the safety.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got it behind the line. It's Isaac. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air, it's Mooney. Rushes on him, looking for the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. He wants to throw it again. The screen, he can go. Touchdown, Red Bulls! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw. It's Mooney. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for space. It's Isaac. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, the running back has it. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Red Wolves will punt this one away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. To the air on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the First Responders Bowl. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the First Responders Bowl.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? There he goes! Made a defender miss. jump on top here in the second half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Flowers. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Spits it out to the back. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Mooney. Bringing the heat. Caught behind the line. It's Cotton. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Bulls will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll go right back to the run. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Catch in the middle, it's Cobb. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running behind that left side. He breaks the tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure coming. The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. The give on the inside. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Sullivan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the run, it's Isaac. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll move the tight end. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Touchdown Bulls! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
28, Arkansas State, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Catch in the middle, it's Stevens. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Flowers. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide-out set, trips right. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hatchett. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Flowers. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. The short hands, it's Booth. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd down play from the gun. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Sullivan. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down.
Got enough space. Touchdown, USF. Great job by the back on the option.
Now, a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
35, Arkansas State, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at it.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them. The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pulled and finds his man on the left. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Right on the money. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it falls. Complete. much, much worse as the defender was right there. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. This one's complete. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And the Red Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here's the pressure. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good.